Alright, what's up everybody? So today we're going to do is go ahead and do the Fusible link delete. But I do have a few things that I have to do to the truck before I can even go ahead and do that. And this is what I want to do to it before I continue. I want to go ahead and remove all this stuff and place it somewhere else. I don't know where, but I'm going to find out right now. The only thing that's going to suck is that I have this here. I might probably move it a little bit more closer that way. So that way it doesn't, I don't have to run new cables. But we will see, and hopefully this weather will let us do this, because it looks like it wants to rain and I just washed both my cars. This sucks. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the camera down and start removing the battery, and then see where we can relocate this panel right here, and that way we can continue on with the Fusible delete stuff. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. Alright, so right now so far I took off that panel that I had right there, took out the batteries and everything. I took off my alarm horn that's right there. I'm going to place it somewhere against that firewall, and afterwards I'm going to try to remove that, I don't know, it's like a hose that connects to that thing right there, and place it up, just push it back like probably around like 2, 3, 4 inches. Just push it back, so that way I can have this panel right there and have the where the Fusible links are going to go to. Now that one big box that I have, place it somewhere around that area, because I want to have everything against here. If not, the last thing I will probably end up doing is placing it here on the wheel well, but I'm not trying to do that. I don't want to put, you know, screws to it. If I do, I have to cut them off and make them basically a bit shorter, so that way it doesn't hit the tire or something. But let's continue going on with that. Let's go back to the GoPro. So looks like I'm moving on a little bit much more faster and better. As you can see, I put that circuit breaker over there. I have my my distribution block right there, and then I have all where the goes to the switches and to the accessories right there. I'm gonna end up probably putting the other block right here, because I was trying to put it right here. I know someone else did it right there, but forget about it. I'm gonna just place it somewhere around here. At least the battery won't touch it. and it'll be good there. It's going to be way better than having all this junk right here like I did before. It looked nice before, but I had a lot of problem getting to the batteries and stuff like that, so I said let's switch it up, even though it looked neat. But yeah, I had to remove some of the cables off as well, as you guys saw on the GoPro. But let's try to see if we can at least mount everything we're supposed to go, and then I'll start installing the cables back to where they were supposed to go. Alright, so it's kind of getting late for me right now, so far this is what I got going on right now. I have the breaker right here, I have my where my relays are going, one of my distribution block that's going over there. If you guys can see, it's right there. Then I have the other fuse box right here. So I need to do a little bit of cleaning up. I need to clean up all these cables right here, and then I should be done. So I might do a part 2 for this. So let's just see how this goes. Morning everybody. So today we are going on to day 2, and let's see if we can finish up this thing today. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is start basically cutting out the wires and making them shorter. That way I don't have that much wiring, since it had to stretch out all the way up to where this relay box is at. So all those white wires and the yellow wires, I'm gonna basically crimp them off and place them back where they're supposed to go, to that terminal right there. So let's get back to it. Alright, so far I almost have about everything done with the fuse block first. Probably about like another more 30 minutes. It took me about 40 minutes to do this, and I think like about like another 30 minutes it should take me to kind of basically finish up everything for the fuse block itself. Then afterwards I'm gonna move on to the how you call it, Fusible links, and so we can delete those. As you guys can see right there, it doesn't look as neat right now because I do have those black wires that go to the switches. I do need to fix those up. Those are the ones that command the switch to those yellow wires to give the power out to the LEDs and whatever I have connected. So I think I might cut those down to make them a bit shorter because they do look long. And the yellow ones I already finished them. The white ones that go to the switches, I already did those. I am gonna have to run a couple more longer wires for the power that goes to the LEDs and the other accessories that I have. I think I'm going to have to make them a bit more longer. These long red cables are for like my amps and whatnot. And right there you have a dog just, you know, just chilling, you know. Okay, back to here. So yeah, I might end up having to run like run the cables for the circuit breaker over there, so I can have those, or I might just leave those to the end because I don't want to have more wires than I already do have, so that way I can basically reduce it. But you guys can see it looks a bit more reduced. And also these cables, which are my ground, they have to go where that distribution block is at, way in the back. I might have to shorten them down, who knows, I don't know yet. And yeah, that's basically where we at right now with this mess. It looks like a mess, I know, but we're gonna get it done. I'm gonna get it done right. Alright, so I'm gonna cut it right here. I'm gonna do probably a part 2 because this video is gonna probably be very long. Because I'm just basically showing you guys how where I'm putting everything up, how am I, rerouting everything. I mean, you guys don't have to do it the same way I'm doing it, but I just want to show you guys how I'm doing it. I don't think someone else does it. So, this relay right here, the starter relay, I'm gonna probably reroute that all in the back where that circuit breaker's at. So it's gonna run all the way towards the back over there. So it's not there because I'm not trying to put that in the wheel well. I'm trying to avoid as much as possible placing anything on a wheel well. So I'm gonna route that all over there. And I was kind of like doing cutting up some wires from the underglow and all that stuff because it was very long. Then I had stuff just crisscrossing, overlapping on top of each other. And then the next thing I'm gonna do for the next video, I'm gonna start connecting these wires to that terminal, and then I'm gonna start doing the Fusible delete stuff. So, and one thing I was doing as well was that right here, I don't know if you guys can see, I was running all these cables on top of this. So I was basically doing double work for myself. So what I did, I took these off, ran them through the top, so that way this harness that's all for my LEDs and switches and whatnot is at the bottom, and this stuff, which is this right here, which is what we're gonna work with, it's more exposed, and it's, I can work with and not have that, and I have to bolt this down too as well because it's just hanging there. So, but we'll do that towards the end. But yeah, I think this is gonna be it for today, guys. I see you guys on the part 2 of this. So much work, but yeah, hopefully you guys stay watching my videos. I know it's just a lot. I know I'm not telling you, hey, do this here, do that. I'm just kind of showing you guys what I'm doing to my truck. I want to show everybody what I'm doing to it. And to me, I really do love how this looks. I love it. A lot more better than it was, because I had the board right here. And like I said, it was very hard to get to the batteries and everything. And I felt I was going to freaking fry up the truck. But thank God I didn't. Well, that's it for today, guys. I'll catch you guys for the next video. Peace.